Hi, this is the third episode of my time-lapse and hardcore Minecraft. And I believe in this episode, we're going to move house because the most viable places to mine down the bedrock are both dead ends, and the other directions from which I could safely mine to bedrock would just have water in the way. So at first I thought, well, maybe I could terraform in this direction and maybe set up a little nook and see what I can do, but nah. I'm going to walk westward until I hit water. And once I have achieved reaching the shore, that is the area where I will spread out and eventually create my farm. I passed some cows on the way, so it shouldn't be too hard to gather them and put them away. And there were also some chickens back at my first attempt at a base. So I'm choosing to dig at the 0 coordinate so that in addition to finding spots to dig to bedrock, I can also open up a main road. And seeing that this will come out towards the water, this will also give me another long-term project in which I try to build a land bridge through the ocean. And that would serve as a combination dumping ground for my sand. That way I don't have to store it in chests or whatnot. But then I can also go back and gradually replace the sand with dirt. So that's one useless thing that I could do in Minecraft. I placed a junk drawer and another chest for cobblestone, and then I'm going to try to figure out how I am going to mark my coordinate. So torches placed up high are at multiples of 10, and then the torches placed midway will be at the multiples of 2, 4, 6, and 8. So I can keep going east until I hit the other 0 coordinate, which is the middle of the map, and that will allow me to spread out in all directions in search of good mining and building opportunities. You can probably hear my dog munching on her food right now. So this is my first attempt at trying to reach bedrock. And even if I don't have a clear, uninterrupted route that doesn't involve dead ends and acrobatics and whatnot, I would still have gathered some resources that I could use to build. And in the unlikely event that I find a village, I could take all the cobblestone and smelt it and sell it to the stonemasons for emeralds. I'm not really a fan of using stone or its derivatives to build with. Huh. I ran into some water, but it looked like continuing on my gently sloping 45-degree angle stairway is helping me to bypass that mess. That was close. I shall continue on forth, and it looks like I messed up. I put my stairs on the wrong side. It's raining, and I thought I heard a spider, but since I don't have any armor, I'm not going to risk running out and trying to hunt the spider. Instead, I will continue to try to make my building projects right, and I will try to fight through all the stone and any upcoming gravel, which is really frustratingly tedious to dig through, in order to try to get to bedrock. So, the reason why I'm doing this 3 meters wide is so that the middle path can be used as a minecart rail, and I don't like having even numbered paths. I like to have a middle, and with pardon me, I like to have an odd numbered path, because with an even number there is no middle. So my mind is all over the place, and you can see why I don't really do live Twitch streaming. Another reason why I don't like Twitch is because, number one, I am using borrowed Wi-Fi, so that can lead to some intermittent packet loss. And number two, I am just not a fan of the type of people that Twitch has. Especially Twitch deer. Oh God, I just want to crunch myself into a pretzel anytime I think about that. Okay, so we have an underground lush cave beneath us, and the sun is about to set. So what do? We just simply go across the hall and make another attempt at reaching bedrock. I'm just messing around with my settings here, and this is where I messed up and deviated from where I was supposed to go. My shovel knocked a piece of dirt out of the way to the left of where I wanted to plan my tunnel. So I ended up being off by 1 block, and I don't realize it until much later. So I will spend the last part of the episode fixing that. That way when we begin the next episode, we'll be back on track. And it's always good to catch these mistakes early. And it's a good demonstration on how getting in a rush and not stopping to take a breath and utilizing foresight can lead to cascading failures. So, this is going to be a bit of a work as I try to fight through this gravel, as I've said before. And considering that I don't have a clock yet, I don't know when would be a good time for me to go back up and down the stairs, but we will quickly rectify this situation. But the sun is about to come up, and I'd like to try to get a head start on local terraforming. So it appears that when it comes to having a 0-0 coordinate plan, this main road is going to have two halves. I need to designate one half as the gardening side and the other half as the cattle side, which is where my cows and chicken and sheep are going to go. I'm believing the northern side will probably be best for corralling my animals together quickly. And then the south side with the hills and whatnot, I can slowly reclaim for wheat and pumpkin needs. So, I don't expect this to be completely cleared out and converted to grass anytime soon. We are just fortunate that sand is so easy and quick to dig up. But I think in the next episode we're going to continue focusing on expanding these spaces for one wheat garden and one small cow pasture. And then we can focus on getting bookcases ready for an enchantment table. Okay, I think we've adequately planned out what we are going to do. I'm going to make this chest strictly for sand, and we'll make a dirt chest eventually. Let me take care of all this mess. Center this to the 110 coordinate where it's supposed to be. I would like my attempts at reaching bedrock to be on multiples of 10. On exact multiples of hundreds though, like when I reach negative 100 on my way to the center of the map, it's not going to have any stairways to bedrock, but instead I'm going to try to build upward for a lookout tower. Well, we fixed this, and I'm going to get all my tools sorted out and put all this crap away. Thank you for bearing with me this far. I would appreciate if you would engage with the social aspects of my channel, like the subscribe and the comment and everything else. And in the next episode, hopefully we can really get started on securing a base. Until then, I hope to see you guys next time. I think I'm going to get ready to go to bed. So that's the end of day number 8. Until the next episode, I love you guys. Goodbye.